And talking about British and American bands, there's always this difference. What's the main difference from as you perceive it, between American bands and British bands?
We have a better sense of rock and roll history. We dress better, we write better songs, we play better instruments, we have better haircuts, we're younger, and we're English.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
They're American, which makes them second best, always.
And what kind of music are you into it right now?
I like Black Rebel Motorcycle Club and the Hives and the Doves and the Beatles and the Rolling Stones.
Also Sex Pistols, I guess.
And the Sex Pistols and the Who and the Stone Roses and the Lars and Oasis, and I could go on forever and ever, really. None of this shit, whatever this is. Fucking, what's this?
I don't know, maybe it's the Offspring. What's the worst ever bands that you heard?
System of a Down, Sum 41, they're pretty bad. Well, Slipknot, Creed, all that shite really, you know.
You're playing tomorrow at the headlining the Coachella Festival, and you're playing with many bands. Do you like Björk?
No.
Not at all. The Strokes?
Yes, very much. Yeah.
Yeah, and talking about this huge festival, what do you prefer to play? The huge stadium festivals or small clubs?
I would, if somebody was to ask me, you know, to perform a gig in my favourite place, it would be somewhere with about 5,000 people in, with a roof on. But I don't mind playing outside. I like playing to Oasis fans wherever it is. You know, I don't really think it's the venue that makes it a good gig. It's the band on stage, you know. And I like playing at our gigs because it seems to be the crowd having a good time. So anyway, really.
And talking about gigs, do you remember you played in Mexico a year ago, and your Marshall amp was on fire? I remember. What happened that night?
I don't know. It just burst into flames.
Yeah, your brother said to the audience, "Oh, he plays so well that he burns his Marshall."
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It's just it's quite a dangerous thing to happen, really. But there you go.
It's rock and roll. Yeah. And talking about rock and roll, you're part of the the biggest British rock band. How does it feel to be a part of that scene?
Some days it's good, and some days I wish I didn't do it for a living. You know, some days I wish I was in a small band just doing it for fun. But I don't know. We've always been a big band ever since the day we started. Ever since we started putting records out, we've always been perceived as probably the biggest band in England, really. So there's some. I don't know. I'm very much used to it now. It feels good that so many people like us. You know, it's good.